What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. In this video, we're taking Pop's Cars old school, retro cool 90s vibe a little farther. Let me tell you what I mean. Guys, look, it's no secret I'm freaking nostalgic about these cars. Always have been, always will be. And that's a lot of what Pop's Car does for me. In a number of ways, but let me kind of explain to you what I mean. So let's just say, for instance, this is 91, 92, 93. You bought this Fox body brand new in 89 just 2-3 years ago. What are you going to do to it if you got any kind of money? You're going to do this. You're going to put GT40 iron heads. You're going to put a GT40 intake, the freshly released E303 cam. That's what you're going to do. That's what was available. You're going to do the headers, the off-road H-pipe. You're going to put 373 gears in it. That was it. So yeah, the retro vibe is cool. And if you followed all of the Pop's Car kind of story, you know our goal was to restore it just like it looked when my wife's father bought this car new. Now, that's been done. I got to do something else. Yes, guys, I got to kind of dog my own car out. It's boring. It looks freaking boring. Now, does it look like it just rolled off the showroom floor? Absolutely. Gorgeous paint, the correct wheels. Hell, the windows aren't even tinted, which is gonna happen very soon because I can't drive a fishbowl anymore. So, you're asking yourself, what am I gonna do? Well, what's the best thing you can do to the exterior of a car to totally transform it? Wheels. Yeah, freaking wheels, man. But guys, not just any wheel. We're putting a retro wheel on this car, and they're not what you think. Let's go. All right, boys, so I had to kind of get somewhere where I could get some good beauty shots because I'm geeking out. All right, let me go ahead and break the secret for you. That's right, boys. If you OG guys, I know you OG guys remember. A lot of you newer guys to the game, the Fox body game, may not remember. These are the Centerline Convo Pro. 4s in the front, 8s in the back. We looked up on these here locally, and I'm just like, you know what? It fits. It fits. the nostalgia theme we've got going with Pop's car. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit geeked out right about now. Guys, look, don't give me too hard of a time. The tires on them are totally wrong, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm gonna take care of all of that. But I wanted to go ahead and get them on just to see what I thought, see what I liked, and, you know, see if I liked them, which I knew I would. But I mean, turbines, old grandpa Fox body, to all of a sudden, we're freaking 90s retro cool. It doesn't get any better than that. So please don't give me a hard time. The car was clean and it rained last night and now all the roads are wet. So the car looks like garbage. You know, it is what it is. We'll clean it up. But guys, these are the Centerline Convo Pros. Now, like I said, the tires are all wrong. It should be a 165 ADR 15 Volkswagen tire in the front. It's a 185 65. It's all wrong. But I don't care. We'll take care of that later. I didn't even have the right lug nuts. I mean, they work, but they're not right. So the backs are a 205 65 15. I mean, my God, like a minivan tire. Don't worry about all that. I got the right tires coming, and it'll have the nice, fat, meaty stance that it needs. But in the meantime, just freaking, that's it. It doesn't have the fat look, I know, because I don't have the right size tires, but just, I couldn't wait anymore. I had to get these things on here. Look, boys, I'll be honest with you. I'm not a big fancy wheel guy. The fanciest wheels that I really care to spend money on were my Pony R's back in the day that I had on my car. That's about it. Other than that, I'm a drag pack guy. Just is what it is. So back mostly all through the 90s, I spent most of my time when we weren't cruising Washington Road in Augusta, Georgia. We were out at the House of Hook in Jackson, South Carolina, right across the river. And guess what? All the Fox bodies either had drag lights or they had Convo Pros. So from 2002 on up, I was always out at Jackson Dragway, where, you know, Ford Takeover happens. And every Friday night, and a lot of times Sundays too, I was out at the track. Guess what? All the Fox body guys ran Convo Pros, or they ran weld drag lights. And to me, that's what it's all about. That's the history, that's the nostalgia, that's what I remember. That's what geeks me out. So look, back then, they didn't have all of the fancy billet, like, they didn't have all those wheels back then. This was essentially what you got. Centerline did have the Warrior, Weld did have the rod light, which I actually put rod lights on my Reef Blue 93 back in 06, just because I wanted to kind of do something different. But there wasn't all these RC comps and all these. They did have Bogarts, but most people couldn't afford them. And really and truly, the drag light was the cheapest. The guys with money, they had the center lines, because the center lines were a bit more expensive than the drag lights back then. And so yeah, drag lights were the most popular, but these were essentially the second most popular. And putting them on a restored Fox body, which is Pop's car, that has all of the old school retro Ford Motorsport catalog parts under the hood, just does it for me. So look, if you were out at the track in the 90s on a Friday night, this is it. This is what you had. You had some clean ass Fox bodies camming their ass off on a set of 15-inch drag wheels. We were all out there running 9s, some 8s, a few 7s. That's it. That is what Fox bodies were all about at your local test and tune. That was it. Guys, look, I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know what wheel you were expecting. Yeah, I'd like to have some ROHs, you know, stuff like that. You can't really find those either, unfortunately. But again, I'm a track guy. I spent all my time at the testing tunes for years, and that's just me. That's why my 92, I don't have a big set of fancy forged whatever wheels on it. I got my Alumastars, and I freaking love them. I'll probably never, well, I don't know, I might get some RC comps, we'll see. But that's just me. That's my own spin. That's what does it for me. Doesn't have to, you know, necessarily be for you. It's all a matter of taste. Drag pack on a Fox body, that's my taste. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. We'll catch you on the next one.